Future faking from the narcissist will have you and 6 other family members cramped into one tiny hotel room, dreaming about a tiny home on plots of land. They know that this shit is never gonna happen, but they need to keep you believing that it will, so you don't get up and leave their ass. So what is future faking? How does it work? And how does the narcissist use it against their victims in order to keep them in the cycle of abuse? So the very idea of future faking is to keep you hooked in the relationship. It's about dangling this false future with you in front of your head to keep you thinking that more is coming, so that you accept less right now because you're envisioning more later on. Or that's what they want you to believe is going to happen. Narcissists do this because they also want to avoid accountability. Like with the Resilient Jenkins, you see this future faking that they both do because they're both refusing to accept accountability for the situation that they are currently in right now, which is they're a family of 7, basically homeless, living in a hotel. The problem with future faking is, like with the Resilient Jenkins, you see Stephanie accepting not even the bare minimum. Most relationships, the bare minimum is to keep your kids housed, fed, to have a job. He's not doing any of those things. And I'm not saying Stephanie is any better. I think that they're both narcissistic and they're both using the other person to fulfill whatever emotional needs that they need from the other partner. Another problem with the future faking is that the narcissist will then blame you like it's your fault that this potential future that doesn't even exist isn't happening. And this is what it looks like in real time.
Drew and I both really like the concept of a tiny home as long as it has well organization to it, but ideally said tiny home would be on a plot of land. Also, the tiny home that we envision has a space and a nook for everybody. Everybody's provided their own little private area. We still get to remain the close-knit family that we are. And that's just a little bit about our goals and how we try to stay positive in every situation we're in. Okay, bye-bye now. And the situation that we were living in. I mean, albeit it was definitely not ideal for our size of a family we have now, but there was a lot of positivity about it too. And I think that's just because we had really spent the time to make that situation work for our family. While we were packing up the U-Haul, Drew and I noticed we really did have that place organized to fit for our family.
Here you see Stephanie making excuses for the situation that they just got evicted out of, basically being thankful that her small space was very organized. And while the 1-bedroom apartment does look way better than the hotel room, this is what breadcrumbing is and what it looks like. And honestly, it's fucking sad because it doesn't matter. Like, if you're 2 adults doing whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. Like, do whatever you want to do. But when you're involving kids, that's why people have such an issue with what it is that they're doing, because these children are caught in the crossfire and they don't deserve to be living in a homeless shelter. The real issue is how to break away from it. And unfortunately, Stephanie does not want to do what is necessary in order to break away, which is go to her mom's house. This is not a situation that anyone should be in, but because they are both future faking with the other partner, it is both keeping them hooked in this toxic relationship cycle. I'm Vivian, and if you like hearing topics like this, make sure you hit that follow button. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.